Hi everyone, it's Lara. I went back and forth a lot about if I should make this video and if this was the right thing to do because I don't want to be taking up space right now, but my understanding of the current situation is that silence is the worst possible route to take. Silence can come across as neutrality, and as we all know, I post videos every Saturday morning, and this week I wasn't sure if I should do that because of the murder of George Floyd and everything that's going on surrounding that. Last week I wasn't even sure if I should post, and I did include some information and my thoughts in the description of the video, but I still posted a regular video. I have been watching a lot of other beauty channels in recent days and seeing what their take on the current situation is and if they address it or not, and I found myself agreeing with the ones who have addressed it. I do not want it to come across as though I am only doing this as a check in a box that I have to tick as if it's part of just optical allyship. I don't want to be only doing this because it looks like the right thing to do, and I also know that I'm a micro YouTuber. This is still a quote-unquote platform, and there are some people watching my videos. I didn't want to not say anything for fear that I would be saying the wrong thing, but it is entirely possible that I will be saying the wrong thing, so I really want to continue this discussion. I want to hear your thoughts. I just want to say hello, I'm listening, I'm learning. Please let me know if I'm saying anything that is incorrect or wrong or offensive. Please let me know. Please hold me to account. I'm watching videos from Kyla Fish and Kelly Gooch and Sarah Rose, and I feel like they've all been so eloquent and able to state. I don't feel like this is going very well, and I also feel like I'm talking too much about myself and not talking about the struggle and not talking about what Black folks are going through. So I'll link some videos here that are well worth watching. Nappy Headed Jojoba, been watching her for a long time, and I think she's hilarious and spot on with her political commentary. She has really helped open my eyes, and also Amanda B. I found out her from Tiffany Ferg's channel. I think we've all been doing a lot of learning and unlearning in the recent weeks. I'm certainly not the most educated on systemic racism and bias and police brutality, and I'm also a white woman, of course, so I'm not the person you should be looking to for my thoughts right now. I know a lot of people are learning about systemic racism for the first time right now. You know, I hope everyone grew up learning about racism and slavery and segregation, but we didn't. The way I was taught in school was as this was something that happened in the past. I'm having a lot of trouble filming this video. I did write a rough script because I wanted to put thought into what I was saying, but it's good that it's so challenging for me to speak right now. It's good that I'm feeling uncomfortable. This should not be about comfort, and we should be making videos that make us uncomfortable right now. We should be disruptive. We should be being active in any way we can. As someone who considers herself progressive and someone who fights for social justice, I haven't actually done the work. I think I felt like I was because I was educating myself. I don't actually have conversations about racism in my day-to-day life, and I haven't gone to protests. I mean, I've been reading books and educating myself on white supremacy and environmentalism and socialism, but that hasn't actually translated into taking action. And I'm not saying this in a way like I should be given a pat on the back. I'm saying I know this stuff. I've been trying to learn this stuff for years, but I've been half-assing it. I haven't called people out when I probably should have, when I recognized microaggressions. I'm editing this and I'm already realizing that I left so much stuff out. I still have so much more to learn. Just want to make that clear. No amount of learning is enough. And also, please, 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 sign petitions. Donate where you're able. Get involved. Keep being disruptive. Keep learning. Yeah, get involved. Learn. I talk a lot about environmentalism and climate change to my friends and on my social media platforms, but I haven't spoken about white privilege or racism. And in some ways this is maybe worse than someone being ignorant because I know this stuff and I haven't actually done anything about it. So I'm trying to keep learning to champion Black voices. I mean, this is kind of unexcusable. Like, I proclaim to have an ethical approach to the way I live and to my YouTube channel, but really those ethics have only translated to me talking about animal rights and climate change and maybe a bit economic systems, but I haven't spoken about Black liberation, queer liberation, trans rights. And yeah, this is probably a bit harder to weave into makeup videos, but I mean, not really. Most of the YouTubers I watch are white. That's a fact. And pretty much all of the ones who I've mentioned in my videos have been white. I've never mentioned Black content creators or Black makeup brands. I don't want this to turn into a rant because I'm really having trouble getting my thoughts out right now, but I hope you will all hold me to account. Keep learning, everyone. Keep unlearning. I hope you're all getting out there and being activists in whatever way you can. I'm from Canada, I'm not in the States, so we're sort of observing what's going on there and not able to take part. But I mean, to American viewers, it's having as big an impact here in Canada as it's having there, it seems. I'm seeing a lot of hope for change and commitments by organizations and companies, and hopefully they're not empty commitments. I mean, I've seen beauty brands making statements like L'Oreal, we saw with Monroe Bergdon, how they dropped her a couple years ago because she was speaking about white supremacy and racism, and now they're saying Black Lives Matter, we stand with you. And I mean, it's just empty words. Like, it's one thing to say we stand with you, but what are you actually doing to show that? How are you taking action steps? So I really hope that we are seeing work, serious work, and commitments made by beauty brands. I mean, you can see sort of, it's Pride Month right now, and sort of a comparison, we see a lot of companies now hopping on the Pride train and profiting off of it, saying, look how progressive and open we are. We've made our logo on social media have a rainbow flag for the month of June. But are they actually committed? What are they doing outside of the month of June? Or are they just posting that so that they appear in it and so that people will buy into their company? I saw this really great poster, or maybe it was a quote that I heard. We need queer liberation, not rainbow capitalism. And I think it's the same thing with Black liberation right now. So I really hope we see some change, and I want to continue talking about this, because in a few months we'll see who was just virtue signaling, who was opting for just optical allyship and was just hopping on the bandwagon, what beauty brands were just profiting off Black pain. Please hold me to account. Please let me know if I've said anything insensitive or incorrect in this video. Please listen to other voices. I will link many resources down below. Try to make a change in your own life. Thanks.